If you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in a personal session, check out my website, readingswithbreanne.com. Let's dive into the topic for today. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm looking forward to doing another tarot reading for you guys today, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys are doing fabulous wherever you guys are on this journey. I came across some really, unfortunate and disturbing clips just the other day when it comes to the incident in Liverpool here. And I had somebody ask me to do a tarot reading on this, so I wanted to dive into this, and I'm really curious to see what the tarot has to say. I've done a little bit of Googling and digging online, and it's interesting because we have here, they've identified this 53-year-old male, Paul Doyle, who was a former Marine, where, he was arrested here on Monday when he plowed through a bunch of fans at the Liverpool's Premier League victory celebration. Now, from the videos that I've seen online, there was definitely, an intent to plow through people. It's a really unfortunate situation, and my heart absolutely goes out to everyone that was involved and injured with this. I believe from ages 9 to 78, and from the articles again I've read was like 79 people were injured. So seeing the video was I'm so amazed that nobody was actually killed in this situation, because it was awful to watch. So I'm not going to post that here, but it's all over the internet if you guys have not been aware of what's going on there with this incident. Now, it's quite interesting though too, you guys, because again, I don't personally know the guy, but from doing a little bit of digging and looking online as well, there is a lot with people portraying a very Family Guy image for him here. So he's apparently very well traveled. He has been married with him and his wife for 20 years. He has 3 children. I believe he's like a triathlon. He travels does family vacations. He's involved with the community and the church. Apparently he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. So there is a big image being portrayed of a certain narrative here. So what really happened? What went wrong with this? We're gonna pull the tarot and see what the cards have to say. Now, I don't know. I'm sure some of the images they've taken as well were potentially from his past, but there's been a lot of conspiracies and people talking about his, is this actually the same guy? Because they show one image of him and then they show a completely different image, and they've stated this guy's 53, and in some of these images he looks like he's way younger than that. Not saying that you can't age gracefully, but it's just quite interesting. And then also, we haven't really seen inside the courtrooms, and there's already, drawings, I believe, that have been posted online. I'll see if I can insert something in here for you guys. But it's just a whole bunch of different stories coming from different angles. So I'm kind of curious to see what the tarot has to say. So let's dive right in and see what the energies are when it comes to this Liverpool incident. All right, lovely souls. So let's see, Spirit, what can you share about this incident in Liverpool with Paul Doyle? What can you share with us on this incident? Was he, mentally not in a good place? Was this manipulated? What can you share with us? All right. Knight of Wands. Oh, 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Well, let's see what else we have. All right, back of the deck here, we do have, this is interesting. Look at this card. So it's 6 of Wands in reverse, but look at it. I'll turn it up right so you guys can see, but it is, you know, look at this car. It looks like a celebration. We have a parade in the background. That's incredible. Isn't that interesting? Wow. So we have, you know, a celebration with this particular event happening. It really creates like a mass emotional high here. So sports celebrations, concerts, all these things, it's like this heart coherence. You have all these people coming together, celebrating, happy, and then you have something tragic come in and hit, right? And what it does is it's like it's a harvesting an emotional shock and a split here. So when we see this though, I have to say, the Hierophant right in the middle, you guys, is a card. It is my deep state card. It can represent, let's say, distorted doctrines. It could represent corrupt authority. So there is a bit of an aspect of this situation, you know, resulting in some deep-seated hidden agendas here. But I have to say, I'm actually surprised. A lot of the energy that has come out here does look like this particular person that did this was not in a good place. Look at this. Okay, so really quite interesting as well. Here's another interesting synchronicity. We have the Knight of Wands, but look at the imagery. We have a reckless energy driving a vehicle right there. That's what this placement is, a representation of the individual that plowed down a bunch of people. So this is awful. And I want to say, when I see this, yes, I do think some of this was planned, right? Because we have that Three of Pentacles in the situation, but it's planned I'm going with, when I see this, it's not that this person woke up that morning and was like, I'm going to go do this today, but there is definitely a deep-seated something here that triggered this person to be reckless, okay? Because we have the Eight of Cups in the past as well. And this is the representation of somebody not in a good place. This could be depression, and definitely somebody who's deeply disconnected with their inner compass, because especially with this Queen of Cups reversed, right? So when I see this, it's like, oh, you guys, there's kind of like a bit of a two-part thing here, because I do think that there could be some deep-seated like pushes with programming here with that Hierophant. But you know what's interesting, I'm almost wondering too, I mean, there's such an image portrayed for this person in terms of like living this life that is looking very polished on the outside, but underneath it all, it is not like that. We have the Six of Cups as the outcome here, and I'm almost wondering if there's something in relations to the children, something that happened to the children maybe, because when I see what's aspected, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and this is showing a self-toxic containment. And I wonder if maybe finances were not going well, relationships were not going well. On the outside, it may be all smiles and butterflies, but beneath the surface, there's a lot of deep-seated issues here and traumas. So again, not at all excusing what he did, but especially if he had a military background, he's probably been through a lot of programming, a lot of traumas, a lot of triggers, and something that happened made him reckless and snap during that time. So when I see that Three of Pentacles in the situation, for a moment here, I'm like, it does look like, okay, this is a very much a planned agenda. But I see it as a build-up over time, because this Hierophant, a lot of deep-seated issues that have built up over time here. But let's pull some more cards, because this is a really interesting and just weird tarot card pull. Let me know what you guys think about this. But I'm really on the fence in terms of with that Hierophant. So that's why I want to see if we can get a little bit more info here. Three of Pentacles is also a collaboration, something, behind the scenes. Like this could also, oh my goodness. behind the scenes, like an unseen, some unseen forces, unseen architect. And you know what, again, with this, the question is this like a big psyop? What is this leading to? You know, it could absolutely be this in particular person being used as a tool, and it's going to play in terms of a bigger agenda when it comes to more surveillance, more protection. We are talking about the UK here, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in the UK, especially when it comes to smart cities, when it comes to surveillance, central, you know, the banking digital system. So I'm getting that really strongly as well. I know it sounds like we're veering off in a totally different topic, but at the same time, it does seem linked. This is institutions, this is the cabal that again are trying to hold on. And when this was very much done, Three of Pentacles, it was done because this was a very heavily charged area. You have thousands and thousands of people tuning in. I actually think I read like there was 1 million people that were, you know, a part of this celebration here. So when you look at it in terms of like how heavily charged it is just with the individuals and the presence, I really do see the system, the Hierophant, the system, you guys, using Doyle in part of this larger orchestration. So that kind of hit pretty hard there. So let's see if am I seeing this correctly, Spirit? What else can you share about this situation? Magician, you guys. Heavily charged area. Yes. So Knight of Cups, you guys, this is so interesting. This is somebody that could be influenced, I feel like, quite easily, or it's like susceptible to manipulation. Look at the situation here. This is a confirmation that magician is a master of influence. This is illusion, energetic manipulation here. And it really is about working with emotional, vulnerable people here as well. So quite interesting to see this. So I feel like this, you know, this was engineered. This was not just an emotional chaos here. So quite interesting. We also have the Eight of Wands aspecting the Four of Pentacles and the Lovers. That's that institutions, governments as well. I would not be surprised if this is a big catalyst for, again, stricter laws and guidelines as well here, you guys. That's coming out very strongly the more and more I look at this energy. So again, look at the formula, right? Okay, we have, you know, this violent act that's happening, this shocking incident, and we have, you know, a sense of using an unstable person here because, again, it's an easier scapegoat. And then we have a sense of public being in fear, right? Confused, they don't know what's going on. And then we have the authorities coming in with a solution here, right? And that solution involves stricter laws. More enforcements. This is restrictions and containments, you guys. So you guys, what I'm really seeing is there's an attempt to, you know, make the population afraid of chaos so they can offer some kind of an order. But the thing is, this isn't a false order. This is all about surveillance. It's all about control. It's all about restricting the people here. So that's something that I keep seeing. So quite interesting. And I see this as being, again, a catalyst for something larger here, especially with that Hierophant in the middle here. And this person feels very highly programmable. Look at that Knight of Cups, to be reckless. Interesting. So let me know what you guys think about this topic. I mean, I'm always curious to hear your guys' insights. And as always, lovely souls, thank you again for joining me. I love you guys. And until next time, bye for now.